Let's make a yellow box cake in the air fryer. I'm using this 6-inch higher sided cake pan, and I've already buttered it on the inside. You could do some parchment paper, but I'm gonna risk it and not do parchment. And we're only gonna make 1/3 of the box of cake mix. Happily, I found that every box of yellow cake mix on the market took 3 eggs, so we only need 1 egg today. Almost all of them had a weight of 15.25 ounces. So we're looking at just about 5 or so ounces of the mix. So what I like to do to ensure that all of the mix is truly even is I pour the entire thing out into a bowl, and then I take a whisk and I whisk it thoroughly, and then weigh out my 5 ounces of mix from there. This gives me confidence that all of the leaveners and other ingredients are really evenly distributed by whisking the entire box first. Then I just reserve the other roughly 10 ounces of mix later in a zipper top bag for another air fry day. Okay, now that we have 1/3 of our yellow cake mix, we need 1/3 of a cup of water along with 1 egg. I'm just gonna beat those together. And we need 2 and a scant third tablespoon of a vegetable oil. We'll give all of that just a little bit of a whisk up, and we'll add it to our dry mix. I'm setting our air fryer at 320 degrees. And our cake is going to take somewhere around 22 minutes to bake fully. Okay, we'll just add our wet into our dry mix. We'll give it a stir up to make sure everything is combined and there's no dry streaks. And we'll get it all into our prepared baking pan. This is a nice little cake for just, a couple people. Way to treat yourself. All right. Because the heat comes down so forcefully over the top, what I find is the top gets sort of too crusty. So you want to mitigate that for a bit by covering your pan with a bit of aluminum foil. But we still want the steam to escape, so I'm going to take a bamboo skewer and poke, 8, 10 holes in it. Feels good. Here we go, little cake. All right, our cake has about 4 or 5 minutes left, and I do want a little bit of browning across the top. Try not to burn myself. I'm going to remove our foil that we've had on. About another 4 or 5 minutes. Here's our cake. Very good. Nicely golden across the top, leaving it uncovered for those last 4 or 5 minutes. Looks pretty good. It's going to start to pull away from the edges. We'll leave it cool in the pan for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Just a couple moist crumbs on the skewer, which in my experience is just fine. I like how it starts to pull away from the edge. Okay, time to see if our yellow cake will come out of the pan. Maybe I should have used parchment. Okay, I'm taking a knife around the edge of our yellow cake. I want to see if we can, get it out. Come on. I love the texture of it. It still needs to cool a little bit more. And just to let you know, you can bake a yellow cake in the air fryer. Try it for yourself. All right, you look even better on the cake stand. And this is the top side. Really good.